Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I do Pisces Tarot readings here. Okay, if it's your first time here, I do them twice a day, and they're standalone, but they're definitely linked. The two readings of the cards that I'm going to be doing is, the first one is the Victory card, and the second one was going to be the Five of Swords later on. If you're interested in seeing both of those, please subscribe, hit that notification bell to all, and I thank you for your support. All right, so Victory right here, 28, number 10. Definitely a cycle change. Also showing a wreath, and gives me the feeling of the Six of Wands, that where you see a rider on a horse with a wreath and people following. It's about victory. It's about success. So very linked in together. This is a beautiful spirit holding a golden victory wreath in acknowledgement of achievement. Success is on its way. If you have a sense of pride in what you've worked on to accomplish, it says and you have a sense of pride on what you've worked to accomplish. The achievement may be a great outer success, or it may be a deep inner change that you've been exerting a lot of effort toward. I think some of this might be both for you, Pisces, especially in the last month, in the last year. We've been doing a lot of work on different things, trying to find a way to, I don't know, find the answers to joy, happiness, contentment in our lives, right? The new path that we're forging ahead after all of the world's ups and downs. It says, enjoy the sense of accomplishment, but be careful not to rest upon your laurels. People expect outer triumph to bring great changes, but often there may still be inner work to do. Let yourself be open to victory on every level now. Okay. So yeah, it's saying, again, don't try to control how this is coming in as well, because we've been talking a lot about that this week, about how you control the victory that comes in, Pisces, or how you're trying to make it feel, I don't know, it's almost like you're trying to guide how it's going to come in, how the things are going to feel, how they're going to show up in your life. And Spirit often says, don't hold on to that stuff too much, because you're living in the future. When you live in the future expecting things to come in constantly, you're trying to control the outcome. Okay? If I can give you any kind of advice, and even for myself, is to be in the now. Even if you're thinking of past beautiful memories that make you feel good, they make you feel good now. Okay, so concentrate on that. I've had when I think of past loved ones, and I reach out to communicate with them. I bring them in a memory that I love about them, or a memory that we shared, and I stay in that vibration of feel good, and I feel that I can actually feel their essence a lot more that way. So, and I do it in the right now, and then I carry that for every moment on until, well, in my day, right? So that I can, I don't know, until the next thing comes up, right? Okay, so we have 20 that came through. Flying. Look at you. Wow, that's very nice. I don't think I've actually seen this in any of our readings yet, Pisces. I'm sure you've probably seen it from other readers, but in these cards for this channel, this is new for me. So let me see. You have the butterfly wings on a beautiful rocking horse. We were talking about rocking this week because I am still in this rocking chair. So it's just synchronistic. Of course it is, right? So let's see what this card has to say. If you were a bird flying high in the air, what would you see? When you soar above life's challenges and opportunities, a new perspective becomes available. Of course, we're always about perspective, right? Today, you have invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. This is a sign that your waiting is over. We were talking about signs yesterday, right? Make sure that you're open to all the signs. Is wings part of your signs? Okay, butterfly wings. This is a sign that your waiting is over and that all your hard work has paid off. And the things you hope for are no longer beyond your scope. Oh, thank God. Thank God. So by the end of this week, you should be getting the answers. If not at the beginning of next week. And don't despair. Don't give up, Pisces. Just keep looking for the things. Keep working on it. Okay? You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings and soar. The angels are waiting for you. You have the power to see things from a higher perspective. So gorgeous, gorgeous card. So far, the energy is very nice with both of these cards. You have victory and flying high in finding answers. So let's see if we'll bring another one in. That was a nice surprise for today. I love the fact that at the bottom, if you look closely, Pisces, there's a maze. Look at that. See, you're flying above the maze. That's gorgeous. Let me see. Oh, and I see, what do I see here, Pisces? What do I see? What's that? These are autumn leaves. So you're doing it right now. This is in the right now, what I was talking about. Okay? This isn't in months' time. This is right now for you. Okay? You're in your optimal time. So do it. Oh! This one fell right into my wood box. Let me see if I can go get it. Okay. 23, Golden Palace. Ooh. I like this because look at this golden wreath. Look at that. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Also 5, okay? And the card tonight is the 5 of Swords, another 5. Some of you may be thinking the 5 of Swords, that's a hard card. We shall see. All cards have the designations in what the general tarot meaning is, but in context can be completely different than what they represent, because when they are associated with other cards, they sometimes represent unseen gift. Okay? So there is always enough. The Golden Palace, there is always enough. This is good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards, but things come and go. And knowing your true value leads to an even greater riches now. Share the wealth. Okay, so as I was reading that, as it was coming in, and I should have stopped because I'm feeling like it's slipping away already. The idea of this card was, oh, hold on. I'll go back and maybe they'll be kind enough to send it back in at the same time. Okay, so it says, in emotional fulfillment, your time that's long overdue, self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Okay, so yes, okay. So you have been working a long time, maybe. We all do. We work at abundance in a way of material goods and how happy that's going to make me. What surrounds me makes me happy. But I feel that in the last month, maybe last 2-3 months, Pisces, it's not that you haven't focused on that as much. I just feel that you're focusing more, realizing that in order for the stuff outside of yourself to feel good, you need the stuff inside of you to feel good. And that's what Spirit's trying to bring through here. If you don't feel good inside, doesn't matter what the surroundings are. If you have tons of money but a mindset that's always in the negative, you're never going to enjoy your abundance. So I feel that's what you're bringing in. That's what you're bringing in. You're working from the inside out, okay? And I feel that this Five of Swords, it's kind of just like talking over here, is saying that this is you leaving behind that black. Do you see that black in the background? This is you facing the light, but you're still having trepidatious moment because there might be situations, people and things that you have to leave behind in order to follow your calling. And so that's always hard. You never want to leave anybody behind, but you have to realize that some things need to be left behind. They're meant for you to continue forward in your own pace, in your own life, in your own meaning. Okay? All right, Pisces, so let's pull some cards here. My table's a little wobbly. My setup this week, as you can tell, has been different and a little bit... I needed to do things differently. It had to do with mindset for myself as well, Pisces. I needed to... I needed to put the effort in the mindset that I have. Yeah, I needed to put the effort in the mindset that I carry around with me. All right. Okay. So we have the Ten of Cups. It did come out in reverse. Does not mean that happiness is not yours. I just like the Nine of Cups is usually like a personal thing, like for you. And the Ten of Cups is like for you and everybody around you. I really feel that you've gone in, and I've done this as well. You always have people, especially with Pisces. You sometimes have people who say, oh, you know, I don't feel good, help me feel better. You know, if it's a mate or something, and you're used to like giving them maybe a lot of yourself. I feel that in some ways you have decided that you were going to give maybe a little less to that cause and more to your own. In other words, your personal fulfillment. But like I said, don't feel like you're being selfish. Feel good about the fact that you're taking time to take care of yourself. You can't give from an empty vessel. If you are not happy, you cannot spread happiness. It's just not done. It's just not the way it is. So this doesn't mean that it's a permanent thing. I just think that you're focusing more on the self, and that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. You need to get your own victories. Sometimes people forget that they're an entity on themselves. They end up giving so much of themselves that when they start when they give up themselves to others, that when they concentrate on themselves alone, they don't know who they are anymore, because it doesn't involve giving to somebody else. Okay, so just be careful of that. There's the overgivers, and then there's, I know people preach, be of service to others. That is a great mindset for, you know, to, how can everybody be happy, but you have to be a happy vessel to be able to do that. So make sure to give yourself some time. You're part of others too, okay? We're all a collective. You're important as well, as much as everybody else, okay? I hope I've made that as clear as I can. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords, and I saw this one, I was staring at it, and this Ten of Swords mean you're getting to the end of that hard spot, okay? You are getting to the end of that hard spot. It's going to be time to feel better, to feel better. And these are such sad cards if you look at them like this. The Ten of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Swords upright. I want to so switch them around. But they're not bad, you know. They're not bad. Everything's there for a reason. Everything's here to teach you something. Okay? Sometimes you need to feel really, really bad to know that you need to start feeling really, really good, right? See, the Ace of Cups coming in. After the darkness comes the light, okay? And that's what I feel. I feel that you have probably gone through a little bit of a dark night of the soul here. And it's not okay, actually. I think it's probably the first time I'll say it. It's not okay. Not okay to feel bad. It feels really rotten. It's no fun. Nobody gets particularly great enjoyment from feeling like you're trapped or desperate or hurt or in this cold sweat or in this feverish time of your life where you feel you can't get out of it. But it does serve a purpose. It gives you strength to look for a way out. It gives you motivation to look for how to get out of this situation, how to resolve it, how to heal it, how to move past it. Okay? So it is coming, if it's not here already. I feel a great dawning of a new day, a great big intake of breath in the lungs as the sun rises in the east. And you're just feeling really good, Pisces. You've just got to get there. This is just a moment. A moment of learning, a moment of wisdom. That's it. That's it. Okay? Five of Cups. There you go. All the hard cards. All the hard cards, Pisces. Look at this. I'm going to pull some more here. I'm going to pull one more here for you. The Devil. So, you start with the Victory card, right at the top. And then you have all of these cards. You have the Golden Palace at the top. You have the Beauty above you. And I really feel at the bottom is what you've overcome. Everything here is talking about what you've overcame. The Ten of Cups. The overgiving of yourself. The end of a stressful situation. Whatever that represents to you. The realization that your cup can be filled over and over again. Overcoming all of the difficulties that you've been through. All of the restrictions. Everything is just trying to, and here's a world underneath the deck. It's coming back out again, okay? It's been coming out. This is part of your journey. This has been just part of your journey. And Spirit is actually, like, if I look at these cards, all I feel is Spirit saying, I know what you've been through. I see you. We see you. We've seen what you've gone through. This is everything you've gone through. These are like really, pardon my French, shitty cards. It's not French. These are shitty cards. These are shitty cards. This in the reverse is not bad, but it, you know, it's like all the stuff that you've had to deal with. I feel like this is all the trials. These are your trials. The Ace of Cups in the middle. You being open constantly. And I feel like it's getting hurt or just falling down. But your cup still replenishes. That's your the ace in the hole of all of these. Okay? Alright. So let's see, Pisces. I'm going to get clarifiers right now. I'm not leaving you with all these negative cards. I don't like them. Because I'm a positive person. You guys know this. I do these readings. I do them from the heart. My heart breaks when I see you. Right. So, the Ten of Cups, what came out with it? The Hermit. Why? Because maybe you've been giving so much of yourself. It's not just about giving of yourself. You need to take care of you. You need to give back to yourself. Not of yourself, back to yourself. Okay? So that's the light. The light needed to be shown on this. Okay, Pisces? All right, the clarifier for the Ten of Swords. Yeah, needing to let go of that sense of stability, the Emperor card. Sometimes a father figure or somebody of like imposing, that's stifling you. I'm surprised it didn't go on the Devil card. But it doesn't matter. It's the same, okay? It's unpinning yourself from this ground. Right there. That's what you needed. That was the thing that they wanted you to do. Okay? To realize that the sense of stability is within you, not with anything outside of you. To get out of that situation. Okay, I'm going to go with these to clarify. Okay? So the Five of Cups, that sense of loss and failure. Look at this person. It's got that sense. Right. Okay? So that you can realign with what really matters with the star. So that you can go and follow your true dream. Okay? If these failures were failures, it's because they weren't meant to be with you. They weren't meant to be yours. Okay? They were meant to be failures so that you could reach for the thing that you want. Okay? All right, and the Devil. Give me clarifiers for the Devil, please. Okay, so clarity and a brand new situation. Okay? Clarity to bring you good news. Clarity to get you out. To take this fire, the Devil, you know, associated with Satan and you know, going into the bowels of the earth and burning, instead of letting that fire consume you, getting the clarity to let that fire inspire you. Okay? Not let it restrict you. Let it free you. So this is why all of these things, they're telling you, yes, we know. We know all the stuff you've been through, but these are the whys. Okay? This is what Roundup Day is about. Ace of Cups. Judgment card is underneath the deck. Again. Why? Because they want you to be accountable for your choices. But not just your choices, your victories. To know that you single-handedly got yourself out of this by the work that you've created. By flying above. By realizing that you're golden no matter where you are. You can make things better. Okay, so I'm going to put the Judgment card right there. And that's it. That's it for this one, Pisces. I hope I've left you with answers. I hope I've left you with ponderings of, yes, I've been through it. I feel like they're saying, we know you've been through it. This is why you've been through it. And you have a lot of major arcana coming in. The Devil here. And you have all of these major arcana at the bottom as well. All of these 4 trials and tribulations have major arcana. So they're major life changes that you have brought forward to help you move in your life. Okay? Alright, my beautiful Pisces. That's it for me. I will see you later on with the Five of Swords. We're going to look at this some more. It's been a very, it's very emotional heart week, I think, in the readings. There's a lot of ick. A lot of ick being dealt with. But the other side of the door is just so beautiful. So I wish it for you, okay? I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. I will see you later on today.